fucking with it right here with who I started with. We something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H1 Central Coast mobbing, suicide doings, arsonists. I step in the booth and cast, I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music, I work hard at this.
That's right. Gracias for tuning in. It's Wednesday night. Gracias to all the day oneers. We had that different intro. You guys remember that intro? That was a good intro. Shout out to Young Gun 831, the ambassador. I call him the pinche ambassador of the 831. This guy is on fire, dropping album after album. I think he just dropped one, to be honest, with Snoop Dogg, gente. He just dropped the track with Snoop Dogg. So gracias for everyone that's tuning in now. Gracias all the day oneers. Let me go to the formalities. That way we can just go ahead and get into it. But at the same time, don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe, and also hit that share. And when you hit the share, you got to hit the all button. That way it lets everyone know, orale, Chapo, I send mines. You got to hit that subscribe. You got to hit all of it, man. So tune in to the Posada. I'm calling it La Posada Live, gente. Tune into La Posada Live, because that's coming up and it's going to look like Pinchy Winter Wonderland. So again, La Posada Live, it's going to be like maybe the week of Pinchy Christmas or something like that, right? So it's going to be something like that. But anyways, I see you guys. That's right. That's right. Beautiful. I just had to see you guys right there. Boom. That's right. Mr. Goy, I appreciate you and Chapo forever forward. Why do you keep deleting your lives? That's right. Let's go ahead and get into that. Am I playing kid games? Chingado, man. First, before we go ahead and get into that, let me give a shout out to El Gordo Mamon. He's going to be doing a comedy skit for the fight. And basically what he's going to do is he's just going to roast them. He's going to roast both of them for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. It's not going to be too long, right? Because we're planning on like Aztec dancers and Pinchy war drums, all kinds of shit, right? But the fight's really exciting. So you know what? One other thing I wanted to cover real quick before I forget, we're going to go ahead and get into the Pinchy meat and potatoes. Okay, hold on. Cálmanse, right? Drunken Chefs in the casa. That's right, my boy Aguilar. So El Gordo Mamon's going to do the comedy. And people had been hitting my DM also about the Loca and the Miss Lady Pinks. And then what do I think about that one? Would I put that fight on? I said, gente, ni modo que soy pendejo. Of course, absolutely, I would put that fight on. And matter of fact, the same license, I found out, the same licencia could be used for boxing and for MMA. I'm just saying. So, of course, I could put that one on. Easy, easy. Would it happen? Will it manifest? I don't know. I really don't know, gente. It's Wednesday night, though. Do your boy the favor. Hit that like. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Because we're going to get into it right now. That's right, AZ Diablo. I send mine, my boy. We're coming up on December right now. And as a matter of fact, in these days coming up, there was, real quick, before we get into it, I know you guys came in for the pinche chisme, but you know I'm going to put the chisme on the back end. Okay, we're going to talk about some shit, first, right? Mi amiga that passed away in December. It was like days before Christmas, and we still haven't got no justice. There still hasn't been no justice. What happened? She was coming from the hospital with her mom, driving down the road and got rear-ended. Boom! And as she got rear-ended, she passed away. She had a young daughter. She passed away, and the mom was injured and rushed to the hospital. That's some real shit. That happened around the dates of Christmas. So I'm just saying, I might do another video because there's no justice for Rosie Figueroa yet. Why am I calling for justice? Yeah, on this one, we ain't got no justice. What does that mean? The pinche, when the CHP pulled up, basically the judge threw the case out and saying there's so many errors, there's so many clerical errors and errors that happened during this arrest. Is that a reason that these two little youngsters that come from, let's just keep it real, they come from High-Endville, They come from where you got to have money. That's where they're at. They're from Carmel. So the CHP gets to the scene. There's already a fatality. The mom, they had to rush to the hospital. She passed away. The only thing that happened, one of the lawyers told one of the youngsters, check yourself into a pinchy rehab. And he checked himself on the rehab. But guess what happened? No one did any time for her murder. That's what it was. It was murder. Let's just fucking call a spade a spade. It was murder. Let's not sugarcoat anything, right? Feliz Navidad to all the gente, man. I've been telling people Merry Christmas all damn week. You know, why not? Ever since the Pablo change, you got K-Wave 96.9 now. They're just playing all Christmas songs. So shout out to you guys. I actually jumped on Dankin and Drinkin. We'll get into the meat and potatoes. Hold on. Before I give you my reaction, calmate. Hold on. We'll get to that, all right? Little by little. And then I'm going to break that down. So by the time we get there, it's going to be good, gente. Just hang in there, okay? People are tapping in barely. I was with Bean Loke on Dankin and Drinkin's live. And I was right there in front of the shed. I set the camera up. I just used the phone. I set the camera up in front of the shed. Ahí estaba saliendo nutcrackers. I had like 6, ask Bean Loke, nutcrackers. I had Santas, Winter Wonderland, all kinds of esferas, pelotas. It looked like shit that belonged in front of Target, right? But again, Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm going to keep saying it. All right, let's keep it pushing up real quick. Let me mention the Benavides fight. I got a lot of messages. You guys know I'm a huge fight fan. I can do a sports cast just talking about sports. You could talk about what you know. You know, a lot of cabrones, they think they know sports. They don't know sports. They don't know sports. The David Benavides fight is exactly how I predicted it on Dankin and Drinkin. Exactly as Bean Loke. If it wasn't exactly the same as I predicted it, I said the Benavides brother, Charlo's going to serve him up. I said, but the Benavides main event, oh, hell no, that's Mexico. That's too much pride. Ese güey es un mexicano hasta el hueso. I'm just speaking from what I know because I am raza and soy mexicano through and through to the bone. Peleamos con los huevos. Nosotros peleamos con los huevos. So I've seen so many coaches when they see in the boxing gym, and not all the time it's healthy because we do got to teach them defense. We do got to teach them defense, but a lot of times, ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? They don't want them to backstep when it comes to boxing. Pinches coaches, man. Pinches coaches. We'll get into it right now. Hold on. I'm leading up to it, right? I'll give you the reaction right now. Cálmense, cálmense. The Benavides fight. So I think the money fight to make is everyone wants to see Cinco de Mayo. Everyone wants to see Alvarez. I put it on my story very shortly. Did you see that one photo with Terrence Bud Crawford, Andre Ward, Shakur Stevenson, and Floyd Mayweather? That pinchy photo is one of the most iconic photos that you could take. The total record for those 4 individuals is 138-0. Ain't that some shit? It was a long day at work. You don't even know how this pinchy drink is hitting different right now. It's hitting different. That was an epic photo. Stevenson didn't have his best photo. Again, Alvarez, I'm not saying Alvarez and Bud Crawford is not a pinchy sold out mega fight, gente. That's right, Diablo El Chapo. I see you, Liquifa. That's right, Cholo Trucker's in the casa. I said, see if I can highlight a comment. Oh, I forget. I haven't used this software in a minute. I can highlight a comment. That's right. That's my brother right there. See, my brother Cholo Trucker, when he taps in, you know what it makes me feel? It makes me feel that unity. Because some of these people on the internet will tell you it's not possible. Or they'll laugh at it and they'll scoff at it. The same way they scoffed at pinchy Martin Luther King, who changed the whole game. No vision. No vision. When I see my brother Cholo Trucker right here, it just unity comes to mind. But not just that, it past that. You know what I mean? We're not just talking neighborhoods. We're talking grown man shit. ¿Cómo está la familia? How you doing? ¿Dónde has ido? ¿Qué has hecho? Come my way, cabrón. Let's hook up. Let's connect. Anyways, David Benavides, Crawford and Alvarez would be a chingon fight and would be a huge money fight because Crawford's stock went up. And to keep it real with you, Cholo Truckers, he might agree with me, he might not agree with me, is Errol Spence Jr. got exposed. He got exposed. Errol Spence Jr. got broken down like a rifle. He got broken down. So there's a money fight with Crawford. Benavidez, I believe, becomes a mandatory. Maybe Cholo Trucker can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe he becomes a mandatory only at 168. Remember, boxing is there's weight divisions. Not like what I do. Okay, in the content, excuse me, in the content creator series of fighting, there is no weight limit, gente. So when people call me and oh, you know, I want to be around a certain weight, I'm like, you either gonna accept the fate or you're not. Don't come to me, you know, because it's like it's already too much variables. I want to make it on a silver platter. That way, all you have to focus on is training and pulling up. Period. Like if Loca and Miss Lady Pinks, we would do that down there in SoCal. All right, let's go ahead and keep that pushing. Anyways. All right, so let me see if I could if I could find oh yeah. I gotta get audio. Hold on, I knew I was okay. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's go ahead and get into it. My name was mentioned again. Here I go again. I'm getting mentioned. And some people were talking about why did I delete a video altogether? Why did I delete it? Why are you deleting videos, vato? Some of these guys they're a trip. I like the internet, man. I like the internet. Let's go ahead and get into it. Why did you delete the video, vato? I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. I wasn't ready. Let me bring the video up. I'm gonna bring a video up, and then we'll go from there. All right. So I did a live, and when I did this live, I ended up deleting it, and I did a 2-minute, or was it a 5-minute video saying, you know what? I deleted the live, and you know, there, and I guess I said, I don't know, I heard someone quote said, I guess I said there was a lot of good information. I didn't really, I guess I said this also, I didn't really want to delete the live, but the sole reason I'm deleting this pinche live is because but when I was the Salinas Report, I ended up doing some pendejadas también, just like some people, right? We mature. We don't know everything in YouTube. And what I mean by pendejadas is some people asked, let's just go ahead and just address it. Why did I delete the live? Straight from the corazon, I'm going to tell you straight from the fucking heart, is because I didn't want to permeate shit and keep beefs going. They could happen, but to keep them going is not where the channel's going. So period, it was going to end when that ended. Now, someone asked and said, well, what did you apologize for? Why were you apologizing? Just like I was alluding to right now. In the beginning, when I just ran into some motherfuckers on YouTube and I didn't know them, not like I'm doing a make on every cat, I ended up having my own bad experiences with them. And some people had told me, don't fuck with certain cats. And maybe I didn't listen. Well, obviously I didn't listen. One of them burned me for 10 G's. Straight burned me for 10 G's. And that's why he'll never be able to come back out and put his face out there. Because when you burn the gente, when you burn the Chicano tube, come on now. When you burn the raza, when you burn the gente, there's no coming back from that. On top of that, that pendejo ended up reading some paperwork also. That was the nail in the coffin. Matter of fact, I was coming out of the camp talking to the youngsters. Once a month I go to the juvenile hall and I go to the camp. This is the camp. This is where they send the youngsters from YA. They send them down there. I was coming out of there and that pendejo texted me. And he told me he just got done reading that paperwork online, made a pendejo of himself. He knows what I'm talking about. The runner. He texted me and he told me, I got the text. Oh, I got a job out of state. I'm gonna get off YouTube for a couple months. No. You were just feeling the heat, and the coals haven't even got mild hot yet. They're about to get furnace hot. So those kind of pendejos, you know what I mean? I done cut a lot of motherfuckers off. Hence, we rebranded the channel. Now it's Chicano Tube. Different. It's a movement. Read the bio. So that old shit of getting into beefs, that's not me. The fuck I get into beefs. And running with clicks, that's not me neither. That probably, you know, that was me on the other channel. That's not me now. Don't associate me with those pendejos anymore. It just is what it is. I'm a businessman. Also, as I do business, Chicano Tube Promotions, we're going to put on the most exciting fights on YouTube. You people want to see, and I want to see it too. I want to be front row for all these fights that I'm going to wait. I got another announcement because we're going to start running these back to back to back to back. My fighters appreciate that I don't play little games like that. I'm about business. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So there is no clicks. Oh, it's just you and me. If you get into it with someone, I got to get into it with someone. That's little kid shit. You can't tell me, oh, yeah. The same situation could happen to you. You're down with someone, right? I'll give you an example. Hater World. Him and AC, tight. They sound tight. I could be wrong, but I think Hater World and AC. Okay. There's another channel that I just started following last week called Crazy Hood Media. Now he's going after Hater World. So is Hater World supposed to call AC and be like, you know what? Fuck this dude on my behalf because we're hermanos, right? We do it like that, right? That's wrong. That's wrong. So I made that mistake and I apologize for it. Pendejos. The fucking pendejo burned me for 10 G's. Shit. You know what I mean? I'm glad I could cough that up though. I mean, I'm just saying, God is good. I'm glad I could lose 10 and be all right. That was the why I apologized. And I'm owning shit like a man. And it ain't breaking nothing down. I speak straight from my heart. I just want to emphasize that I really don't got the time for these pinchy games back and forth. Now, mention me. Okay. Then I have to talk about it. What was the live about? Let's go ahead and get into that. What was the live about? Well, I think there were some words. that weren't too flattering. Let's hear them out.
We're in a world that, with all the penitentiary time, all the so-called clecha these vatos believe they got, all this stuff that it makes, the pinta's gonna make you a man, it's gonna make you, upstanding vato, and all you do is have lames speaking to other lames and believing their lame stories. I mean, that's what it's come down to. Not too long ago.
Okay, so at that point, this is what I erased to the individual that was asking. What did I erase? It was this audio that got deleted as well, and you have to take that as an indicator that maybe the individual doesn't want it up no more. Maybe if we just keep hearing it, it perpetuates the same old shit that I've transcended from. Little clicks, and you're from this, or you're from SoCal, I'm from NorCal, all this other shit. I've already that's this level. Here, that's not where I'm taking the raza. But we're coming up on 2024. The crazy thing about it is most of these channels that are beefing with each other, they're like almost aligned with their beliefs, morals, and principles and values. Isn't that crazy? Pinche Diablo's a liar, I'm telling you. That's right, kicking it with Bean Loke. Aligned. And here we are at each other's throats. So at that point, he's not mentioning me. He's talking about these vatos that think they're righteous. I ain't righteous for shit. That's not me. Glecha, when do you hear me? There's all those kind of videos that I put out. You'll be lying through your motherfucking teeth by saying that those are the kind of videos that I put out there. Tough guy stories. Through your motherfucking teeth. Again, we leveled up. We're on Chicano Tube. This is the raza. This is the movement. Read the bio. This is what I deleted.
There was a video made on the so-called Tubato, who's supposed to be Mr. Chicano, Mr. Righteous Guy, and always, politicking. I mean, that's what I like to do. But with us over here, they stay losing, carnal. And here's another one.
Okay, so that's where I got mentioned. Am I not going to react? I'm going to react and respond. But I'm saying the same thing I said during that video. I'm not saying a damn thing different. For someone that said, oh, he could have slipped the tongue and said something. Bro, I own everything that I say. That's like not being true to you and having to premeditate shit. I don't do that. I speak straight from my corazón. I've been saying this since the Salinas report. All my gente know I speak straight from my corazón. I don't got time for bullshit. Life is too short. Real life is leveling up, and it starts when I hit the X on this video and get back with my family that God has blessed me with. That's not the legacy I want to leave beefing. And so since I saw the individual delete the video, I knew, ni modo que I'm not up on game. Gente, I come from Salinas, man. I come from Salinas. It's funny. I was on well, it's not funny, but I was on Nino America's channel, and he was asking me more questions, right, about doing time, and it was like the first time in 20 something years that I had to, I was reliving that shit, walking through, thinking I was tough, 3 against 300. I guess the way I was telling the story sounded dramatic. Back then, it was just all in the day's work, is 90 shit, but it ain't nothing to be proud of at all. So I speak straight from my heart. I didn't say something and I slipped and I said it. Hell no. Nothing but love to everyone out there, man. All the channels, all the raza channels, man. What we need to do is fucking get it together. Now, I understand. This is what I do understand, gente. I speak from my heart. I understand that AC, he has beef with Tony. I know he has beef with, he has beef with Tony. Why does AC have beef with Tony? Because of Marvelous. Come on now. Has this been the elephant in the room that no one talks about? Here we talk about what it is. The plan. If we don't talk about these things, then how can we address the things? You can't address something that you're just trying to tuck away. So the reason AC has beef with Tony is Marvelous did the same thing the pendejo that burned me for 10 G's did, is he read the paperwork. I was driving to a Jamba Juice to get a Jamba Juice before I was going to the camp watching Marvelous's live. I understand that's why he's mad. It could be more. I'm not saying I'm all knowing, omnipotent, all over the place, right? No, I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm on fucking YouTube commenting and guessing with the people. Can that be addressed? Yeah, there ain't no wall big enough because Marvelous is already for unity. Marvelous is already for unity anyways. He's for unity of the raza. He doesn't see north or south. Some people, one dude made a video, oh, he jumped on this channel. You guys don't understand. I understand gang politics. You don't think I do? I fucking understand gang politics to the letter. I might not have never said that on this channel because I don't talk about that shit. I don't. That's its own world. I know that if I got behind the wall, I had to fall in the ranks. Period. That's that own world. Level 4s, all that. We can talk about that. But again, that's that tough guy shit. I ain't going to be on here talking about level 4s. I guess I talked a little bit about it on Nino America. So if you want to hear some of that shit, go to Nino America's channel. Shout out to Nino America and Christy, his producer. He got me walking into R&R at least 2 terms. I thought he wanted it year to year all the way to 2008, but he cut it off like around 2002. I thought he wanted every year, but nothing to be proud of. So anyways, yeah, he's for, like Cholo Trucker, he's for unity de raza. Big Joe show is in the casa. Big Joe is for unity of the raza. One of the principal things to the people that scoff and laugh and say it's not possible, the channel's not possible, it's not possible for you. Whether they want it, yeah, they don't want it. A lot of us don't want it. It's our human nature. We don't want it. We like the pedo. I like to fight. I got to keep it real. I like to fight. Call me out. I'll pull up to you, or I'll bring your whole crew. I'll pay for your whole crew, entourage, first class. Come over here. Let's get in the ring. I like to fight. That's just who I am. So I'm gonna be putting on those fights, but I'm a professional at the end of the day. Shout out to my subscriber today. I talked to him. I got his number on the MLS and I gave him a call. He goes, "Hey, I ran into you at the PetSmart the other day." I think his name is Daniel, man. Shout out to Daniel. That's right. That's my boy right there. And he got my number. Now I give him my number. He ran into him at the PetSmart. He's firme raza. He's from the old school, Daniel. You know what he told me? They tell me this every day. I'm still in the neighborhood. I haven't left the neighborhood. Not that it makes me anything better. Oh, I'm better. He's talking about Clecha and your hood, being good in your hood. How much does being good in your hood pay you every month? How much does your neighborhood do a direct deposit for keeping it real every month? Let's keep this shit real, man. So that's not me. When those kind of things are getting mentioned, it's not me. I'm Mr. Righteous. Why? Because I say I'm Chicano. I know I'm Chicano through and through to the bone. You're Chicano too. Fuck it. They're Chicanos in Japan. They're Chicanos in Russia. Okay, it's a lifestyle. That's it. We got bigger things to attend to. I still fucking watch AC's channel. I was watching his live yesterday. Obviously, if I comment, he might not like it. This were his words.
When they're going to take an L on. The rumor was out there that, who ain't no good in his hood, and they believe the lame, so they start pushing that agenda, homie, talking about they're going to delete their channels if they ever see Boo-Boo in his neighborhood or anything like that. Lame ass fools wish you were me, homie, because you lame ass fools ain't no good in your hood, because you lame ass fools are the ones sitting here trying to make everybody.
Okay, so again, I don't know who he's talking about. He's not talking about me, but to that individual that was talking about, why did I delete it? Because those are the words. He deleted it. So he probably doesn't want it out there. Here I am rehashing it. Hopefully he doesn't get another chip on his shoulder for me. But I'm talking grown man shit. I'm talking we're moving on from all that. I'm not talking about North or South. But to keep like the hater world, it's a way, it's pinche hater world. He reminds me of some primos from Michoacan and shit. The hater world, shout out to the hater world. He got it right. He knows the recipe. He knows the views, the likes, the engagements all come from having pedo. The only thing, I was watching the hater world yesterday and I was like, damn it. I said, one thing when I was watching the hater world is I didn't know whether he was from the old school or the new school. I did it. He had both mannerisms. He had new school mannerisms and he had old school mannerisms. But he mentioned loca on a live yesterday and he disrespected her and called her the B word twice. Now that's up to him. That's his business. That's none of my business. But that's new school shit. That's not old school shit. Old school shit, the principles, 1, 2, 3, they're lined up. The first thing is respect. Why? Well, up here, we came from an oppressive, we were birthed out of an oppression. We're birthed out of oppression. And so respect is all we needed, is all we were asking for, is just respect. Again, I'm going back. But again, this is all the shit that they program inside your pinche cabeza. They program, all that was programmed inside of us since little pinche mocosos, man. You're gonna go to YA. You're gonna get off. You're gonna see the enemy. You're outnumbered 100-1. All that shit. As a little youngster. Matter of fact, I saw Upstate Point of View the other day. Upstate Point of View on a video. And I don't know if it was him or EBK, but they mentioned that a lot of the upstaters got bullied into being upstaters. When he said that, it was the absolute truth. I done ran into 2, 3, 4 that are on some grown man shit now. Not are fucking still stuck in the 90s. They're on some grown man shit. And we were like, they were telling me the truth, bro. If it wasn't for you guys bullying the shit out of me, I would have never fucking got a belt, a letter belt. and went the opposition. Anyways, that's a whole nother thing. Shout out Machete. That's right, my boy. 5 stars. So, all right. He's still not talking about me, but let's just keep it going.
As grimy and as greasy as you, but you know what, homie? That's why I stay away from you vatos, man. So now they're coming at Boo Boo and trying to, discredit that guy, man. And Boo Boo has been nothing but just a gentleman out here. In our podcast, in our team, homie. Boo Boo's a solid guy. As you can see, he's good in his neighborhood, and so am I in his own neighborhood. I nothing but love for his homies. The picture that we took, that sends a big message. I even got homies hit me up and tell me, hey man, that says a lot. That really fucking shows what you're trying to do. Instead of trying to politic on people on some stupid ass shit because your feelings get hurt because you a punk. But now, I'm gonna take that bet, homie. You want to sit here and say you're gonna delete your channel, which you're not. But why don't you be a man about it and actually apologize to Boo Boo and actually say that you're not going to jump the gun anymore and actually be that upstanding vato that you claim to be, homie. But
okay, to that point, if a channel did do that, then he's not saying anything wrong. I mean, you call a spade was something right done or something wrong done. I'm not gonna spend any more time on it because again, it's the we did it that we get into it every once in a while because we're content creators and we gotta have content to create. But he deleted this video.
Most likely you vatos won't. Most likely you vatos spin and try to say, oh, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. But you guys know what it is, homie. We don't take L's over here, homie. Why? Because we run straight, homie. We don't fall for that punk shit. We don't do that punk shit. We don't sit here and try to politic on somebody as soon as you see him, you think you got him down. That's what lames do, homie. And here, no lames invited, carnal. With that, we out. No, we're in a world.
And with that, he was out. That was, so again, to recap the whole fucking thing. Why did you apologize? I apologize for pendejos, like the motherfucking runner that burned me for 10 racks, associating with certain pendejos. Straight from the heart. So what, right? And then why did you delete the live? Because he probably doesn't want these words floating out on the internet no more because he deleted it himself. Instead of jumping to conclusions, cabron. And he knows what I'm talking about, man. I tap into him. He's the only pinche cabron that's going to read the news drinking a pisto. He reads the news drinking a 32. I mean, I haven't seen the channel in a while, but that's what he did. I don't know if does he still drink a 32. So again, to that cabron, reacting to it. I hope I answered every single thing que quería saber, cabron. That's right, OG triple OG. Now that OG triple OG is in the casa, let me also say this. Some people are out there on the internet, and this is shits and giggles, guys. Okay, this is not cheese man no more. This is entertainment, right? My favorite channel to watch on YouTube is OG triple OG. Okay, I wake up in the morning, I go to the channel and see if there's an upload, right? But again, I know OG triple OG. I fuck with heavily OG triple OG. Why? Because he keeps motherfuckers in check, right? So anyways, when people do videos and say YouTube yarda, it's all entertaining, right? I guess it's all entertaining, right? YouTube yarda. But if you don't give credit to the creator of the YouTube yarda, that's wrong, in my opinion. To the okay, to the individual on the thumbnail that was asking me, why did I delete the live? Why did you say sorry or whatever else, right? And I'm not disrespecting him. I haven't called no names or anything like that. No, I'm a professional. Like the movie Training Day, ¿verdad? Cuando cortó el pinche dedo. I'm a professional. What if you started something called the YouTube mosh pit? Se parece el cabrón that he likes, que es rockero, a la chingada, right? Maybe he's a rockero. So what if you created something called the YouTube mosh pit? And then all of a sudden you got other motherfuckers start doing videos saying the YouTube mosh pit, and you don't get the credit. So anytime you say YouTube yarda, you need to mention OG triple OG. I just wanted to set the record straight on that. That's right, kicking it with B-Lo. Again, did I answer everything? Why did I apologize? Well, shit. There's some pendejos that I wish I never, if I would have known ahead of time, I would have never fucked with a 10-foot pole. I never would have touched them. But as far as this clica shit, that's that low level shit. Don't be thinking that I'm in some kind of clica or I have to run or demographic or no, nothing like that. And we shouldn't even be trying to, say who's the voice then on YouTube. Who's the voice of Southern Raza on YouTube? Who's the voice of Northern Raza on YouTube? These are all, it's all just content. It's all just content. People talk about it, But if we needed someone to follow, it should be someone that transcended from las pinches calles. O sea, like they, I forgot in which movie they said about the president, right? He goes, at least I've been in a bar fight once, o sea, to lead the pinche country. Okay, you came from that, but you transcended, and now you're trying to help the people. I think AC tries to help the people. I do. Is he perfect? No, not at all. But we got 2024 coming up. And whatever they got going on between him and Rhodium Radio, I pretty much, I already know, like I said. Can we get past that? I hope so. Do they need to for my account? Hell no. Not for my account. I'm just the voice of Chicanos. And I don't say that in a small way. I say that in a big way. We're 40% of the population here in California. We got the numbers. We can make shit happen, Captain. Chicanos can do it. It's not a new movement. It's an old movement. So shout out to Tony, all the Chicano channels. Shout out to Tony A. Shout out to Marvelous, AC, West Coast Graffiti. I'm going to shout you out now. I didn't shout you out all video, cabron. Why am I shouting you out now? I put you on the thumbnail, wait. I put you on the thumbnail. Diablo, that's right. I send mine. Official Big Joe Show, looking at keeping it real. Big D. That's right. Another Chicano channel, huh? Mikey. G Sierra, I appreciate you. YouTube Yarda. That's right. I appreciate you. Okay. So that's the official link to anyone. Most entertaining channel that I watch. Oh, man. What time is it? 8:30? Let me see if I answered anything else. No, I think that was it. That was the full reaction. This video, all right, I'll leave it up. If I delete a pinchy video, believe me, it was not on some kind of drunken stupor or a slip of the tongue or for what? Why even watch what you say? I speak straight from my heart. It's that. He probably didn't want that out there because it was regarding a photo that was put out there and maybe some other things. But again, it's all internet shit. What I want some of us that are a little bit more mature, older, we're in our 40s now, to understand is that's YouTube. If anyone really wanted to run it, okay, we got Chicano Tour Promotions now. We could run it. Don't even talk about it. I'll pay your travel. I'll bring your whole family first class. However you want to settle it. Actually, if two individuals got any kind of problems, get at Mikey. I can go ahead and make it happen. 1,000%. No matter where. SoCal, I got nothing but love in SoCal. Matter of fact, last night, I was looking up a primo on Facebook. Crazy story. But we ran into each other in Salinas Valley. And I knew he was from an old neighborhood in LA. Because I knew on his back, he had a big 39. He's from LA. I was looking at his Facebook last night. This is a primo of mine, a blood cousin. I know he was over there in Salinas Valley with me. I liked like 10 of his photos. I'm like, man, I should reach out to him. I like to bring him on the channel. I don't think he'll do it. I think I would have to for sure put it in the members only because if you know, you know. That's right, Big D, keeping it real. Appreciate you, Joe. That's right, Big D. I appreciate you, my boy. I guess what already has been done is said and done, and now we keep it pushing in the right direction, gente. Let's get back to content creator series of fighting 1, Tony versus Conejo, and then be on the lookout. There's another, I'm on the brink of another announcement. Oh, an update. They had to pitch it to the city because the Aztec dancers and the instruments and everything, it's a nonprofit. So they it's a nonprofit, they get government funding, and the appropriations committee, it goes through the city. So she texts me letting me know that, you know, as soon as I go to the next city hall meeting, city council meeting, then I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that. So that's an update on that. And you know what, you guys, if that goes down, I'm not gonna put no undercard. I'm not gonna put no undercard. You guys rather see entertaining shit than people that you don't know fighting. The hell you want to watch people that you don't know fighting for? 2-3 undercards for what? Let's make it the show it needs to be. Let's do that. We got El Gordo Mamon. Go to the community page. I posted that El Gordo Mamon. Cabron, if you're watching El Gordo Mamon, I fucking started following you when you had less than 10,000 IG followers. You blew up, way. Now you got like 100, 200,000, 300,000 IG followers, cabron. But El Gordo Mamon, he's hometown. So again, a little bit of hometown favoritism right there, cabron. I'm gonna bring you on. He's gonna roast both of them. We're gonna have good fights. I'm on the brink of announcing another fight. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep shit pushing. Keep it pushing. Some of the other comments that I also want to address is any, I think I already said this before, but any beefs, affiliations or this, that has nothing to do with the business at hand. So miss me with all that. I don't know why people, you know what I mean? It's because you don't see me in a suit and tie. Okay. Miss me with all those comments are great, but if the comments get really banging and disrespectful, I'm gonna start blocking cats. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? But anyways, we got another announcement on the brink. That's happening. We're going to go 2024 back to back to back. I'm excited for that. There will be some gate. There will be some attendance. I'll announce all of that. Follow me on IG at Chicano. We're going to wrap it up. Follow me on IG at ChicanoTube and run up the numbers on TikTok. I'll go live on TikTok as well. I put a little fucking video on TikTok and it gets like 10,000 views. I shit you not. TikTok, it's I appreciate you, Big Joe. I appreciate you. Floyd Chavez Sr. That's another day wonder right there. OG, triple OG. Hit the like, gente. That's right. Robert C. in the arena, $20 entrance. Yeah, bro, the fight's going to cost like a pizza. We ain't trying to break the bank. People are going through hard times right now. Again, a lot of the reasons, go to my IG story right now, and I uploaded an IG story from Sharp. You know who Sharp is, right? Sharp from No Jumper. I uploaded an IG story from Sharp. I reshared it because he was saying happiness is not finding the money first, but pursuing your passion. When you pursue your passion, the money's going to come. If you pursue your passion, then you go get the 3 cars, the 5 houses, whatever happiness to you. You know what happiness is to me? To me, happiness is walking through the front door of my house and seeing my beautiful family. That's happiness. I just got to keep it real. But anyways, that's right, Floyd Chavez Sr. That's right. All right, you guys, I'm gone. I'm going to go ahead and leave this live up. I guess it's going to leave it up. For now, I have no reason. And if a reason does occur, I'll definitely keep the people posted. But if not, I'm going to leave this live up. That's right. Gnarly Vatos in the casa. That's right. Randy Jean, Denise Castillo, all the day wonders are creeping up in here. Now you're going to have to go back and rewatch it, amiga, because maybe about 10-minute mark, I started to go ahead and get into it. People were asking me, why did you delete the live? And I said, because he deleted the live. That should make sense by itself. Shouldn't have to go. You know, that's basic 101. Why did you apologize? Well, because maybe we got into it in the past and I'm over that shit. You think I'm sleeping with that on my mind? You know, I'm living moment by moment. Plus, we just launched Chicano 2 Promotions. I'm excited. This platform right here is going to keep pushing for the people. And on top of that, we're going to have some exciting fights for the people. So that's coming up and that's exciting. Anyways, hit that like, hit that subscribe, you guys. Many more lives, many more videos. I'll see you on Friday night. Many more things coming up soon. Gracias to everyone that tapped in, whether you're listening live or you're listening on the replay. The most important thing, I'm going to say it. Merry Christmas. I've been saying this since last week. Merry Christmas to everyone. I'll see you guys on Friday night. But the most important thing is, remember what I always say. remember what I always say. In the end, all you got is the memories.